Hello my friends and welcome to episode 58, I was going to say 38 there for some reason, of The Wanderer. I'm not going to have a highlights reel because we've got so much to cover. I'm going to try and get through all this quickly. So first game since the last episode, we played Dundee. We won 3-0. It was a poor first half. We kicked it on in the second. Scott McKellar getting a game as well, getting a 6.4 rating for the young man. Fairly happy with that. We then played Dortmund in a friendly. I'm not going to go into that. And then we played Aberdeen. We lost 3-1 to Z Gomez on the score sheet for us, Stevie May, Scott McKenna and a Jack Henry own goal, giving the Dons a 3-1 win. But I just want to have a quick look at the match stats here. This is absolutely insane. When we have a look at the match stats, 20 shots to their 7, 9 to their 3 on target, 8 off target to their 4, obviously not really great, 2 clear cut chances to their 1, 4 half chances to their 3. How we lost this game, I will never ever know. And that was with some big saves from Freddie Woodman. Also in transfer news, we have brought in Neil Sullivan as a goalkeeping coach. The former Leeds and Crystal Palace goalkeeping coach was recommended to me by one of my coaching team, and basically I just looked at his goalkeeping stats and he was absolutely phenomenal. Was willing to accept 1.6k a week, which was a slight rise on Paul Gallagher, who has made way. But as you see, apart from it in shot stopping, he's a big upgrade. 15 shot stopping to Paul Gallagher's 16, so not really a downgrade there. And if we have a look at training and coaches, he's not even covering shot stopping. We've put that to Edward Daninsky, who is 13. In fact, I'm just going to swap those around. But 3-star isn't actually any change, but we can now get up to 4-star on every single goalkeeping thing with Neil Sullivan, if need be, when the time comes that we can get another goalkeeping coach. I'm going to focus on the fitness coach first because I think we're good enough there. That's the only other changes to talk about. Finances, I said I would cover, so 25.7 million in the bank. We were 27 million at the last episode, which I mentioned. Didn't think it would be at that, but unfortunately the financials had came down since then. 4.9 million of our transfer budget remaining for January transfers. I've been begging the board for a few things, but it's not worked out. Danny Rogers is out with a sports hernia for 4 to 5 weeks. He's out for this game and the next game, which is now going to be next episode because of so many things. I'm struggling to get so many episodes recorded, so I'm having to go back down to 1 game per episode. I hope you understand that, guys, but I'd rather be giving you content, and I've not been able to do that recently. So I'm going to select my team and I'm going to meet you pitch side in just a second. Hello my friends and welcome to episode 59 of The Wanderer. Recording this straight after the last episode. There's nothing, literally nothing to cover in between, apart from the league table. Did mean to cover that last episode, so I said we'd cover this episode. The loss against Aberdeen pushed us down into 5th, as I touched on, a point above 6th, who actually have a game in hand. Game in hand is against Celtic though. 3 points separate the top 4 separating the top 6. Very tight as Aberdeen, Rangers, Celtic, Partick Thistle all ahead of us. Celtic obviously having that game in hand, so can knock it up a little bit. But I think that's absolutely great after 9 games. It's so competitive. So the only other thing to do is to go into the game. We've got Woodman in goal because Danny Rogers is still injured. Tavernier is a big game player. Patev in. Jack Henry's in. Mark Howell, big game player in again. Noble, big game player. Jokic, not a big game player, but Bronis, and much like Suter, struggles in big games, so went with Jokic instead. Abramovich on the bench. They're both the same, not big game players, but don't dread them. Caviglia, Crawford, Walker up top. Didn't actually check Crawford or Caviglia. Walker is a big game player, and Z Gomez we know is good in the big game. And the media was hyping up as a big game, so I went, let's bring it in. So I thought I would try it out and see if we have our big game players can bring in the big game when it matters. Our form's not been great coming into this, of course, the Aberdeen game and then the Leverkusen game. We don't get a win here, then I think I need to have a team meeting just to try and build them up. But I think we've had a tough run of fixtures for it, and the Champions League's certainly not helping our morale as Karen comes forward. Oh, but Markow's missed the challenge here, done a little bit. It's into Fahim, back for Jack. Brown, Fahim, how does he get that shot away? I do not know, but it's gone wide. I'm going to give a little bit of encouragement if I can click the buttons to do so. It took me 4 minutes just to click 2 buttons there. McLeod launches forward. Hendry clears away to Walker, flicks on. Nobody there though. Jenkinson. Jack. Getting pushed back by Jamie Walker, that's good. McLeod though, no pressure on the ball here. We really need D Gomez further up. It's frustrating. Garner. Played across, but Caviglia is going to intercept that one. Played into Ali Crawford, but look at the numbers that are against us here. But Markal in support of Jamie Walker. Decent ball into the back post. Caviglia, he's hit the post. He's not the best finisher. I can give him a bit of slack for that, but still frustrating as Ali Crawford brings forward. But that's poor from Crawford, allowing a very routine tackle. Tavernier to Crawford, into Jamie Walker towards Z Gomez. He's played it inside. I think the player he was playing it inside to is offside anyway, but nobody really making an effort there. It's Kakai to Cadden. He's got a runner on the outside, but gets it to Jack instead. Garner to Brown to Fahim off his man, and it's fallen back. I think it was Brown who's played that one wide. Really frustrated here. I'm going to demand a bit more because this is not good from us. Fahim to Ryan Jack into Brown, and that is an absolute thunderbolt. Unmarked in that level of space is unacceptable. I'm demanding a bit more. I'm going to give them the riot act at half time if this doesn't improve. We need to go into tactics and opposition instructions, I think. Apply team advice. There we go. Confirm changes, please. Want to make a final. I've not had a final in this series yet, and I want to make one. As Peter Patev picks up a yellow, Markal on a yellow, Fahim on a yellow for them. He's on a 6.3. As is Tavernier, our big game player that we brought in. We did get a couple of shots, but I'm going to give him the right act here. So show me something else, please. I really don't know what to do. Do you know what? Let's try just bringing you back forward a little bit, and you see if we can get some attacking prowess into this team, because that's maybe what we're lacking. I changed that to try and counteract some of the attacking issues, well, defensive issues that we're having, but we're not getting the same attacking flow that we had last season. You know, we're either having games where we have lots of goals and dominate, or we're not having any goals. Need to make a couple of changes. I'm going to bring on Hedges and Abramovich, I think, are two clear changes to make here right now. Jamie Walker having a howler as well, and Z Gomez not having the best game, but I think that could be down to service as Noble has it on the edge of the box, deciding to go back the way instead of forward. Abramovich, it's off the bar. Thought that was it. Jamie Walker's really struggled since coming back. I've had to put this as a what do you call it? A personalised thing, because with the personalised moves, it's not changing back. I'm actually going to bring on Firidun though, not for Hedges, for Walker. Come on, make the sub for me, please. Thank you. I'm going to put you here, and then I'm going to play you as a complete forward on support. Bring you in as a false 9. We're going to go control in, exploit the middle, stop playing out of defence. I want more direct passing, narrow, higher tempo, still work the ball into the box and whatnot. So that will all stay. Let's go. See if we can get something out of this game. And if there's nothing changing in the next couple of minutes, then I will make more changes. So here we go. So apply team advice, please. That's not changed at all, really. Let's go higher up, overload, take more risks, pass into space, route 1, go, and then I'll give a push forward as well. They've thrown it in. Garner, back to Jenkinson, Jack, being forced back a little bit to Jenkinson, McMillan, Garner, Jenkinson. Oh, but it's been intercepted here by Ryan Hedges. Feradoon. Ali Crawford, can he find it across? Ryan Hedges is there. We're not going to change anything. That was a great counter-attack. My voice goes as we're doing that with excitement. We picked up the ball in a very advanced area, and how it worked was brilliant. Do maybe take more risks, because we don't want the goalkeeper going up anymore. So let's take that off. Okay, confirm changes. And I'm going to give another push forward when we get any injury time here. It's Tavernier with the free kick. It's just over. It's not going to let me give another push forward, is it? I don't want extra time here. We've got Motherwell in a few days as well. Abramovich to Crawford. It's off the post. Feradoom. Is he onside? I don't think he is. That was the moment. So, being a better team, go with that. Going to go to tactics, and we need to come off overload now. So we're going to go to standard. Going to keep with everything else the way it was. I think that's fine. Just going a bit more defensive minded with the free up top. Mabudi. Noble with a crunching tackle. Hopefully he doesn't get himself sent off again. Wait a minute, this is a Betfred Cup. I believe we can make another sub here. And bringing off Noble would be a smart one of those subs. I'm glad I remembered that was a Betfred Cup now. Just because he's on that yellow. As Hedges brings it into the box. Z Gomez. No way that was offside. I just want to see this when Z Gomez hits it. So Mabudi comes forward. Noble wins a challenge. I've brought it a bit too far back, but we'll live with it, guys, I hope. So Hedges plays it back to Z Gomez, who hits it now. He's on there. He is 100% onside. And I'm not even convinced he touches the ball either. We've been robbed by the linesman, boys. Let me know your thoughts on that one. I'm pretty sure that was onside. If we lose this game, I blame the linesman now. You know, the first Feradoom goal normal time. Fair enough. No argument. That one, I'm not even convinced he touches the ball. I'm sure it's off two Rangers players. And I'm also 100% convinced that for those bobbles to happen, he has to be onside. Marcal clears away. Think what we're going to do is we're just going to bring Suter back, play a bit asymmetric here, and just have a bit more defensive stability. Suter isn't a big game player. Let's play him in a role he's slightly more comfortable with. As Hedges comes into the box again, it's cleared away this time. McMillan launches forward. You're not telling me that's onside. Of all the offsides you've given, and that one, it's, for me, a good 3 or 4 yards you're not given. McMillan whips it into the box. Mabudi loses out to Suter. Taylor getting to get there just ahead of, I'm not sure who it was. It's launched in again. Tavernier launches clear. Got 3 men up top and we still can't find anyone. That's frustrating. And if you look at our fitness levels, it's not looking good for the Motherwell game in the next game either. Start the second half. Our formation looking very interesting in that half time. Well, the sort of kick off there. Abramovich has it to Suter. Going to give a little bit of encouragement. See if we can just edge this second half of extra time. Once it gets to maybe 1:16, I'm probably going to switch back to overload. Unless we concede, which it looks like we could here. Because they found McMillan. They're not going to get the goal disallowed because linesman isn't that bad. Really frustrated with that. Overload. Pump the ball. Take more risks, please. And Suter can come back up here. I feel like the linesman has absolutely robbed us here. That Feradoom goal was not offside. The second one, not the first one. McMillan with the corner. launched in, cleared away. Z Gomez should pick this one up ahead of Brown, but his touch is poor and he goes back to Woodman. Launched forward, but it's only Rangers shirts there. Despite us being on overload, take more risks, there's only Rangers shirts further forward, and we're now down because they somehow have more numbers than us everywhere. Ugh. So frustrated with this game at times. So frustrated. We're going to miss out on another cup final as Patev plays forward to Hedges, over for Z Gomez. That's a poor ball from Ryan Hedges. In fairness, this time McLeod launches forward. Patev knocks it down for Abramovich. Suter, and I don't even have play out of defence on, and we're still playing it back to the goalkeeper. We're on route 1. Don't play it out of defence, take more risks, and we're passing it back to the goalkeeper. And that's another offside that is incorrect. I know we're 3-1 down at that point, but that's another incorrect offside against us in this game. So frustrated. I don't know what to say about that, boys. We're going to come back pretty soon though, for the next episode, which will be episode 60. So when are we coming back? We will come back for... Let's have a little break and we'll come back for Monaco. So we missed Leverkusen, we missed Celtic, but that does give us a few extra games. I think that's the wise one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games time. It's a good little window. We've been going quite ham on episodes. So we'll do Monaco, then we'll do Liverpool. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. It's another frustrating result for us, but hope you liked the episode anyway. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.